friends from the press, it is really my honor to talk in front of you to, say things about the motorcycle ride-hailing services in the country. But today, you will witness something that is beyond giving, ride services for the Filipino people. So for my presentation today, this is intended to give an overview on how Pilipinas ESET Corporation will help our economy. It is not simply moving one parcel from one location to the other. It is about helping our economy. I'll skip this one. These are the things I've learned from these two lovely ladies, that we have to be organized all the time so that we will know where the choking point is. So now, for our mission to make the Philippine transportation experience more enjoyable by providing more means while teaching partners to be entrepreneurs and responsible motorists. For our vision, we want to change the way we think about commuting, as this TNC or Transportation Network Company is anchored on entrepreneurship, advocacy, and safety. We know trust, diversity, compassion, innovation, and teamwork. For our target market, it's not rocket science. If you are putting up a business, you need to know your target market. Our primary target market are the professionals, ages 23 to 30, those who are not yet interested in getting their own cars, and of course, students from the college level, 18 to 22, and of course, those who are sending products, okay? Now, our market, this is the interface of our app, okay? This is for the passengers. Later, when you download our app, it's already available in Apple Store and Google Play. This is also the interface for our riders. Now, for our services, let's start with Pasakay. Pasakay is the service wherein one person goes to another place, yung mga nagko-commute po. Padala service, nagpapadala po ng mga bagay from one place to another. Pabili service, ito po yung makikisuyo po tayo sa ating mga riders para po sila ay bumili ng mga items for us. Pabayad service, this is very common to Filipinos. Pag malapit na pong maputulan ng service like kuryente, tubig, and all, at hindi na po matatanggap ng mga convenience store, diretsyo na po yun. Ang problema lang po, ang ating mga kababayan ay may day job. So, para po maasistihan ng pagbabayad, ang ESET po ay nandito para sila po magbayad sa main office. Next is the Paasikaso service. It's all about document submission. Then, Paalala service, our service for the senior citizen. There is a waiver that they will sign that they are allowed to ride a motorcycle. And then, ito po sa motorcycle na ito, sasamahan po silang magpa-check up, bumili ng gamot, pumunta sa mall. It's a chauffeur service. And last but not the least, the Pasada service, we will be helping the tricycle drivers. Kasi common pa rin po kayo yung nagko-commute na may dalang basket sa umaga, natatakot po tayo para sa ating mga grandparents baka dahil sa init ng panahon na pong mangyari. Pero makulit po sila. So, ito po isang way para po sila ay matulungan mapadali yung kanilang pong pamamalengke. Okay? And of course, I'm proud to introduce to you that this is the only transportation network company who offers the tape buttons or the SOS button. The accident, the panic, and the emergency button. For the accident, someone happens in the road, all you have to do is to press the button and two riders will respond. For the panic button, you're waiting for your ride or whatever you're doing, you feel like something's gonna happen that's not really good, you press the panic button, two riders will respond. Emergency button, wala po kayong sa ride, nasa bahay lang po kayo and you feel like there's burglary that's gonna happen. Pwede nyo pong pindutin yan, magkakapalitan po kayo ng number ng rider. Pag nag-usap po kayo, tatanungin po kayo ni rider, ano pong kailangan natin? Bumbero, pulis, ambulansya, at sila po ang tutulong para mas mapabilis ang pagresponde sa inyo. Sagot po ni Pilipinas ESET Corporation yung proseso na ito. Now, for our fare, of course, we follow the government-mandated rules. But of course, let's not dwell into this because I want us to focus more on our qualifications. It is my pleasure to announce to you that we are actually working on to be the most secure and the safest TNC this country has ever seen. Number one, we are checking the vehicles. This is 2014, but of course, it's going to be 2015, yung pinakaluma po na item. And then, all applicants should submit the following: barangay clearance, police clearance, NBI clearance, and of course, the ORCR of their units, driver's license, resume, application form, home sketch, drug test, and the medical certificate. Again, the medical certificate should indicate that these riders are free from epilepsy, vertigo, and other ailments that can actually hamper their riding skills at the given time. Okay, what is our value proposition for our driver? We give them silbi or purpose. Again, why do we want to have this kind of business? Gusto po natin bigyan ng silbi or purpose ang ating mga riders. Silbi means safety. Drivers will have the best sets of trainings to ensure efficiency and proficiency with the help of both government agencies and private companies concerned like Tesla. Our company is not just a private company. Our company is also a company who would like to work with the government. We want to help the government in implementing their rules because we believe that if we are with the government and the government is with the private sector, then we can have a better nation. Don't you think so? Yes? Alright. Now, another part of the silbi is the income. Mga kababayan, I'm sure kahit gaano kayo katalino, hindi niyo maiintindihan yung sasabihin ko. Okay? Bet? Kapag po tayo ay hindi pa kumakain ng alas 12 ng tanghali, ano pong ating nararamdaman?
Gutom.
Gutom. Kapag alauna na po, isang oras na tayo hindi nakakakain, ano pong nararamdaman natin?
Gutom na gutom.
Inis na. May nagugutom, may naiinis na dito. Pag alas 2 na po, 2 oras na hindi nakakakain, ano pong nararamdaman natin? Nanginginig na. Kapag alas 3 na, 3 oras na po tayo hindi kumakain, ano pong nararamdaman natin? Wala na, hindi makain na po eh. Mainit ng ulo. Mga kababayan, meron po tayong mga kapwa Pilipino 3 araw hindi kumakain. Ano po kaya ang nararamdaman nila or more than that? Meron pa naman po. But more than that is the stress that they have na saan mo kukunin yung pagkain mo. Okay? Kaya po natin nilagay ang silbi because we want to give them an effective system that drivers can have a stable income while enjoying their hobby of riding a motorcycle. Moving forward, literacy. Periodic trainings will be provided to ensure continuous development as well as the chance to help your country through the community service program. When ESET is already operating, we will be instructing our riders to be on duty in their respective communities at least 1 hour per week. You go to your health center, you go to your barangay and all. I don't know, basta tumulong tayo sa community natin. Next, business. A touch of entrepreneurship will be part of the system to ensure various ways of earning, thus qualifying to the Kabuhayan Showcase program that can also be extended to the deaf and the mute. We're looking at the angle of involving our brothers and sisters who are PWDs to be part of the system. Now, dito po sa ESET, kunwari ako ay isang rider, may mga panahong hindi ako makakapasada. Pero hindi ko pwedeng sabihin sa pamilya ko, huwag kayong kakain ngayon or huwag kayong magbabayad nito kasi hindi ako pwedeng pumasada. Though my reason is very valid, that is I'm sick. For Pilipinas ESET Go Corporation, if I am the rider and I ask some friends, I introduce this company to some of my friends, then they applied and eventually got accepted, I will have 5% percentage sa total sales po nila. And that's infinity. 3 araw po akong pwede hindi pumasada, may sakit ako, at makukuha ko po yung 5% na yun per kasama ko na naimbitahan ko sa ESET. Next, insurance. Drivers, passengers, as well as deliveries are ensured by the company's commitment to fast and reliable service available brought by stringent partner company selection. Mga kababayan, hindi po ito isang produkto na inaabot mo lang. Binibigyan mo ng silbi o purpose ang ating mga kababayan na gustong maghanap buhay. For our passengers, you are not paying for a ride. You are paying for an asset. What is an asset? Affordability, safety, security, efficiency, trustworthy. Service price is affordable, not to mention of the perks, having ESET family card, and the equality it gives, not to those who are capable, but to everyone who is able. I will be discussing the ESET family card as we move forward. Safety. Simply put, ang riders po natin mandatory drug testing every month. Hindi ka pumunta sa opisina para sa drug testing mo, block ang account mo, hindi ka makakakuha ng mga gustong sumakay at magpadala. Security. Risks on encountering accidents on the road are inevitable, and we know it, so we've come up with a passenger training, insurance, and lifeguard features in the ESET family card. We are partnering with a company, I cannot mention the brand as of the moment. We're partnering with a company na kung sakali man kung tumating tayo sa ganung punto, may assistance po na tutulong sa pamilya. Efficiency, which shows known companies that carries popular brands in order to ensure that we are partnering with organizations that provides best practices and the availability of our 24/7 customer service. And lastly, again, simply put, with a stringent process that we have, our riders are trustworthy. Mga kababayan, again, for our riders, we give them silbi, purpose. For our passengers, you don't pay for the ride or the service, you pay for an asset. So, huwag niyo po masyadong pansinin yung ngiti ko dyan. Pero ayun po, yung ating nasa gawing kanan po natin yung ating mga vest. And tinitignan po natin ano ang perfect design para hindi po siya bumaho. Kasi po, yun po ang current na nagiging reklamo. Pero kailangan po niya maging matibay dahil alam po natin, kailangan natin, bawal na po tayong humawak sa rider. So, nakikita po natin yung dalawang handles sa likod, doon po hahawak si passenger. So, pinag-aaralan po natin maigi, paano siya magiging matibay at the same time, napaka-presko ng dating niya. Para din po sa kagandaan ng biyahe natin. For our ESET family card, this card will serve as their identification card. With all our partner companies, they will have their rewards program, the insurance card, and of course, we will be giving a health card for our riders, the discount card, and the life card. So, napaka-importante po nito because, you know mga kababayan, this is not just a company. We're not offering rides, we're offering a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle change. Okay, moving forward. For our partner companies, we're talking to these companies. However, we haven't signed yet. For the insurance, okay, para makita lang po natin kung ano talaga yung ating tinatrabaho namin. For the training, hindi po kami nagmamarunong. We lead the selection, the training, evaluation, and we trust the recommendation of the experts. Kasi mga kababayan, hirap ito eh. Buhay ang hawak natin. Magkamali ang rider natin, yung sakay niya, asawa ng sino, kapatid, anak ni ganito. So we really have to be careful. We are not a company who's after the money. This is a pay-it-forward company. As a Chief Executive Officer, I don't want to wake up in the morning telling me this is what happened. So we have to address the concern habang nagsisimula pa. Okay? And then, moving forward, for our corporate social responsibility, for the religious organization, we are looking at supporting the Divine Mercy National Foundation Philippines, Inc. For psychiatric facility. Mga kababayan, marami kayong pwede matulungan. Merong ampunan, may home for the aged. Sa ampunan po, maraming tumutulong. Sa home for the aged, marami pong tumutulong. As a psychology major right back in college, ang psychiatric facility po, madalang ang tumutulong. Kasi binigyan mo na sila, galit pa sila sa iyo. Minsan, wala kang ginagawa sa kanila, mabait sila sa iyo. So yung mga tao, ayaw nilang tumulong kasi hindi po nila maintindihan. Ang ESET po, we will go beyond. We will be helping as long as we can. Also, World Vision, tahanang walang hanggan for the disabled, and we wish to help the patients in the Philippine General Hospital, and we want to donate houses with Habitat for Humanity, and of course, we are supporting the Malasakit Center. Kapag po masakit po ang ulo natin, ang gamot, hindi. Pag ang gamot wala, napakahirap. Sakit pa lang po sa ulo yun. The Malasakit Center is actually, it's not actually an organization only, it is a lifeline that supports the Filipino community. So I hope everyone will be with us in this wonderful endeavor as we partner with Malasakit Center. For our marketing, we have our 8-point agenda. Number 1, we support the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. There are people na lumalapit po sa amin, they don't want to continue driving jeepneys. So we told them we can offer the same income by riding a motorcycle. So this is our response and our assistance to the PUVMP. Next, we want to address the heavy traffic by providing more rides. Per statistics, as the last time I checked, there are 14 million motorcycle units in the country, but only 5 million are registered. So we want to help, the government encourage those owners to register their units. Number 4, a drug-free country, as we are, doing our mandatory drug testing every month. Number 5, matatanggal na po yung mga gumagalaw sa riles because we want to provide safe alternatives. We want to teach people, we want to help them achieve discipline. Because of our SOS button, we can help in the crime reduction. And of course, we want Asia to recognize the Philippines as a country who practices road safety. That's our 8-point agenda. So, why the Philippines deserves to experience ESET? Let's compartmentalize. For the riders, they have their safety features. They have the full safety gears. They have the ESET family card, and they have the 5% direct bonus infinity. For our passengers, they have their asset features. Of course, they have their full safety gears, the ESET family card, the 24/7 hotline, and of course, let's not forget about our young ones. They will have the 2% link sharing bonus. Kung ako po yung nag-share ng link, doon po sa kada pasada, nung mga nag-download ng app through my link, may 2% po ako na pwede kong gamitin pamasahe ko. Alright? For the community, corporate social responsibility, and the community service program. And for our country, the 8-point agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, this company does not only serve its customers. It serves the riders, the passengers, the community, and the country. And before I forget, the oldest rider we will accept is 40 years old because we can only allow a rider until 50 years old. We're working on another business that can give them a retirement program through franchising. And of course, we have this housing program for them. This company does not only care about the bottom line. We care about those kids to have a roof over their head, whether the weather is good or bad. We care about those little ones who want to eat something but they don't have something to munch on. Gusto po natin magbigay ng bahay, malinis na tubig at pagkain. Hindi po ito yung motor na dumaan lang sa bahay ninyo at sumakay po ang pasahero tapos ang usapan. Ito po, ang ESET ay isang kumpanya na tutulong sa sambayan ng Pilipino. The Philippines is number 1 in Asia on budget transparency. We are number 2 in the top 10 emerging countries that will dominate the global economy in the next decade. And Calamba, Philippines is the cleanest city. So, hindi po ba magandang pakinggan na ang number 1 sa transport network company ay Pilipinas din? That's what we're trying to work on. The pride of every Filipino. Okay, may I invite your attention on the screen for a simple framework. That is the Department of Transportation. Pilipinas ESET Group Corporation is in the middle. We help the department address the current traffic crisis through the help of private companies. And we believe that if the government, the community, and the private sector work synergistically, we can bring our country to the top. Before I end my presentation, I would like to read this credence for you. The double arrow means twice the balanced pursuit, laser focus, sturdy build, and deft marketing of exemplifying an airtight and formidable thought leadership, set, navigated, and controlled to withstand market turbulences. These are true marks of a game changer and pronounced brand leader. Created in the hopes of strengthening equality in affording reliable, faster, and more affordable means of transportation, Pilipinas ESET Corporation, a unique PNC transport network company, was formed as an A-team, cultivated to be your A-team and dutifully honoring the Filipinos as the Philippines Transportation A-team, because this business entity is an advocacy translator, enabler, aggregator, merger, acting as a catalyst in helping the government translate laws, policies, and regulations in the language of the Filipinos in the context of entrepreneurship and transportation industry understands, while enabling the business sector's credence by aggregating them scientifically and systematically, merging all into one single goal, which is serving the country, while globally flying the flag under God's mercy. In short, gusto po namin magsilbi. Hindi po ito para magpasikat, hindi po para kumita. Gusto po namin maging parte ng every Filipino household ang Pilipinas ESET Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, under God's divine mercy, I give you Pilipinas ESET Corporation kasabay ng bawat Pilipino dahil biyahe natin ito. Maraming salamat.